for another workout 11 of 18 in Ryan's 30-day golf fitness transformation. Today we got upper body base, so we're gonna get after the core. We're gonna get after these shoulders and scaps, build some more stability and strength there, and then we're gonna do some strength exercises and pushing and pulling. So, you ready to do it?
Yep.
Let's go. All right, first up today, we're gonna start with a core exercise. So this is a dead bug variation. So this is a bilateral leg drop. I got a resistance band here that he is going to use. I want a nice tight pull there. All right, that's gonna flatten out his lats, flatten out his lower back, both feet together. And what I want him to do here is I just want him bringing both legs down as far as he can without arching his back. All right, so this is really gonna just depend on who you are. And then he's gonna bring it straight up. He's just gonna roll that pelvis just slightly there at the bottom, but he's using all core for this exercise. All right, back up. Good. Keep a nice tension here. Keeping those legs together and really just focusing on using the core to pull his legs back up. So this is a bilateral leg drop. And we're gonna do 2 sets of 10 of this today. All right, next up is a single leg cable lift. All right, we're gonna use a resistance band for this, but obviously a cable is suitable too. Again, we're working on single leg balance here, and we're working on core. So what I want him to do is I want him to have this inside leg, so the one closest to the pulley or the band. That one's gonna come up into 90 degrees. And then what I want him to do is I want him to keep his shoulders facing forward. His arm's gonna come into adduction, and then he's just gonna use his core to lift the weight through or lift the band through. All right. So this glute is on here, nice straight leg. Really got to engage that core when you're in a single balance like this. Good. So we're going to do 2 sets of 10 of this. This is a single leg lift. All right, another great exercise here, sticking with the single leg balance, sticking with the core, and we're going to add some shoulder stability, shoulder strength in here. All right, so we're using some resistance bands around these kettlebells. It'll force more stability within the shoulders. So this is a dumbbell overhead single leg march. All right, so he's going to bring these bands straight over his head. I want his scaps nice and locked here. I want his shoulders to be really strong here. All right, and all I'm going to do is he's just going to march. One leg up, back down, next leg up, back down. All right, so really locking in that core here, focusing on the balance on each leg as he switches, and some great shoulder stability here. So he's going to do 2 sets of 10 on this. All right, another core exercise here, some landmine rotations. All right, so we've got our little landmine holder here. All he's going to do is he's going to keep his arms straight, locked out, and he's just going to rotate his upper body, right? Using that core to bring that barbell around. All right, so hips are nice and strong. Good, just doing rotations. So he's gonna go 10 each way. We're gonna do 2 sets of this, landmine rotations. First up in our more strength-based exercises here, we're gonna do a cable RDL to row. So again, it is upper body day to day, but this is just gonna incorporate some single leg balance and a little bit of glute, which he needs, right? The glute hamstring here. So he's got a cable, do a resistance band also. He's going to go into an RDL. That resistance is pulling him here, straight leg back, and then he's going to row. So he's going to pull up into a row and come into a balance point. So, same leg, same arm. All the way out. Hinge at the waist. Use that glute to bring him up, and that upper body strength, upper body pull. Again, good single leg balance exercise here, good pull strength exercise, and also incorporating some core and some glute. Good, so he's going to do 3 sets of 10 of this today. All right, next up on the strength side, again, we're going to incorporate some balance here, which is going to obviously incorporate some core and shoulder strength. So this is a single leg overhead press. So he's just got some dumbbells. He's going to come up, and he's going to bring his arms slightly in, all right? I don't want him all the way out. I want a little bit inside and pressing above his head, right? Keeping that core tight, all right? Don't want to get too much arch in the lower back there. Get that glute fired, good single leg stance, single leg balance here, and pressing the weight up over his head. Great for the shoulder strength. So he's gonna do 3 sets of 10 of this. We'll do 1 set on one leg, the other set on another leg, and then the last set we'll switch, we'll do 5-5. All right, last 2 here. So this is gonna be more of a push exercise, press exercise. It's gonna be an incline single arm press. Again, I don't really like to do your standard bench press. So we got a dumbbell. I'm just gonna force him to stabilize and develop some single arm strength. We got a little bit of incline, so it's gonna give a little bit of the shoulder too. And doing the single arm is obviously gonna incorporate a lot of core, right? He doesn't have that counterbalance. So arm again, slightly tilted in, almost at like a 45-degree angle. And he's just really kind of engaging his core as he single arm presses. So again, we'll do 3 sets of 10 each side on this one today. And last exercise today is going to be a half kneeling single arm row. And I'm gonna go from a high point on this one. So I want him in a good half kneeling position here. That down leg, glute contracted. I want him in a little bit of a forward lean, all right? So I want him to get a real nice stretch at the top. Let that scap out, nice stretch in the lat, and then he's gonna pull down a little bit here on the row, all right? Good. So he's gonna do 3 sets of 10 of this today. It's a great exercise for upper body strength. And obviously we're kind of isolating the upper body, getting that glute fired, keeping that pelvis in position so there's no rotation. All right, how'd that go, bro?
Burned.
Okay.
Burned.
Another good day for some shoulder strength here and some scap stability. Really worked that hard today. Really worked the core. And even on those strength exercises, right? Engaging that glute and making sure that you're squeezing that glute. If you had an issue with that in his testing, squeezing that glute and holding that glute, building that glute strength, engaging that core, and then he's doing his strength exercises within that form. So great upper body today. Tomorrow we'll come back for the lower body portion. Again, some of these exercises incorporate everything, right? If we're balancing, we're incorporating some lower body strength, right? Some glute strength. So great workout today. That's workout 11. We've got 18. So another week here, basically. One more week or week and a half. So we're coming down the home stretch here. Hit that subscribe button. Go check out his assessment. That's why he does the exercises that he does, is because he got assessed. And these are some of his weaknesses. So we'll see you next time.